right, looks like we are good to go. Hello, everybody, and well, happy Thursday. Little Thursday night hockey here as we get ready for the Rangers and the Ducks. We got the trade deadline looming. The Ducks are I think there was the one team that beat us in the franchise. But yeah, was that the Dragons? Anyway, I'm getting confused. What else is new? Should be a good one tonight. We got the Ducks, the Lightning, the Canes, and then the trade deadline, and then the Devils. So we finish up, we come home for a game, and then we got a bit of a 3-game road trip as we start to move into the later part of the season. So, again, we're kind of a little banged up, but we're going to start getting some guys back in these next games. We got Ryan Reeves playing defense. Let you know how banged up we are. But when you're 59-1, you can try some things. You can have some fun. Shesterkin, I think, is being our main guy, of course, followed by Georgiev. So, Georgiev will get a start or two tonight. He'll start either Tampa Bay or Carolina, not sure which one. But let's get things underway. Anaheim versus the Rangers. Adam Fox, who you see there, he's hurt. He's banged up for a couple more weeks. So we'll see what happens. Mason McTavish and John Gibson are the big stars there for Anaheim. So, Madison Square Garden, New York, New York. As you see there, as we are rolling along here, moving into the later part of the year, it'll be Zibanejad versus Steele. And face-off won by the Ducks. Back to Lindholm. Cross to Raquel. Gains the center ice line. Pulls up, gives it up to Comtois. Has it poked away, and Craig Smith takes it. Easily, a game-changing move was getting Smith from the Bruins early in the year. Is now Artemi Panarin circling. Moving in. Panarin's shot saved by Gibson. Smith keeps it in, moving in down low, and Craig Smith scores his 30th of the year. And the Rangers strike quickly and strike early here in the first 2 minutes gone. And the Rangers are already up 1-0. Craig Smith just cuts down low. Gibson, no chance at all. Now Kevin Rooney again because Ryan Strome is hurt for another 2 weeks. Panarin, the only assist. Rooney loses the faceoff there. Lindholm with the puck. Gets it over to Raquel. Raquel makes a move. Has it poked away by K'Andre Miller, and Chris Kreider picks it up and starts back the other way. Sends it to Capo Caco. Now back to Kreider. Kreider cutting into the right circle. Sends it back to the point for Miller. Across to Trouba. Jacob Trouba lets a blast go from the blue line. Saved by Gibson. Cleared away from danger, and here comes Comtois. Taken away by Jacob Trouba as the Rangers swarm him. Trouba now coming down the right side, gains the line, tries to pass it over to Rooney. A little too hard, though. Lindholm gets the loose puck, and now Raquel down the right side. Hit by K'Andre Miller there at the point. Puck trickles to Trouba in the right circle, and he circles back around. Long pass up to Chris Kreider on the left side now. Kreider cutting in, passing across, hits off the skate of one of the defensemen. As now K'Andre Miller picks it up. His shot hits off of Kreider. Now Kreider back to the point for Filipino. Across to Trouba. Trouba's shot is blocked. Raquel there. What's up, Andrew? Yeah, came back yesterday, buddy. How's it going? As Raquel now moving in. He gets tripped up. Nothing called. Puck is knocked loose as he misses the net to the left side. As now Lindholm. This is the last stream of the week. A loose puck now trickling all the way down. Gibson lets it go into the trapezoid. Sammy Blais now gets laid out. Loses control of the puck. Raquel, because we will not stream tomorrow night, of course, with it being New Year's Eve. Then we'll be back on Monday. Start getting back into a regular rhythm. It was terrible, Andrew. How you doing? How was your holidays? It was absolutely horrendous. I may never go back to New Jersey. As Filipino there has it poked away by Shattenkirk. I'm gonna go somewhere. I'm gonna go somewhere for the warm next year for next holidays. I'm gonna go to somewhere tropical because I am super done with a lot of folks. As Reeves across the Lafreniere, and Alexis Lafreniere gets his 19th of the year. And the Rangers strike again. It's 2-0 New York. No Way Home was good, Andrew. I will say that I think it's a little overhyped. I think that they tried to use a lot of nostalgia to cover up some of the plot holes, some of the weaker moments in the film. So not to spoil anything, as Ferraro now gets it out of the zone. Mario Ferraro on the right side. He gets laid out. Puck trickles down low. But overall, No Way Home was very good. It stays very true to the character of Spider-Man, even if I had some issues with how some things ended up. That's what I'll say. Is Ferraro pokes it away there. Good defense there along the right side. Jones now back to McTavish down low. Easily sticked away there. Jones now intercepts Larson from the point, or from the blue line, I should say. A blast goes wide. Terry with the puck. Down low, one-time shot saved by Shesterkin, and he freezes it. What's up, Darkstroke? How's it going, buddy? Did you see there Jacob Silfverberg, 43 points. Thank you, Andrew. Take care, buddy. Thanks for stopping by. As Zibanejad versus Henrique now to the left of Shesterkin. Face-off won by the Ducks. Larson back to Getzlav. Getzlav down low. Shot saved by Shesterkin. Lindgren clears the rebound away from danger. And up to Panarin as he gets laid out. Zibanejad now. Shot saved by Gibson. Rebound. Smith whiffed on it. He had a chance. Bad turnover. Panarin. Shot saved by Gibson again. A lot of action here as this top line continues to roll for the Rangers. And now Rooney comes out against Henrique. See if the Rangers can't win an offensive zone face-off. Face-off won by Rooney. Back to Jacob Trouba. Trouba poked away there. Rooney now down to Miller. Keandre Miller moving in. His shot is blocked. Getzlav gets the loose puck and starts back the other way. And he will send it deep, and Jacob Trouba will retrieve for the Rangers. Circling behind his own net now. Outlet pass up to Rooney at center ice. Down the left side. Circles at the left circle. Pulls into the slot now. Shot saved by Gibson. Rebound bouncing around there. And Jankowski keeps it away from Chris Kreider, at least temporarily. Capo now finds the puck. Over to Miller at the blue line, through his screen. Gibson got a piece of it, makes the save. A tough one as Kreider sends it over to Trouba. Trouba down to Kako, has his pocket picked, and here comes Henrique. Henrique now down along the left side, hit at the blue line. Nicely done by Trouba. Miller finds the puck and passes up to Kreider. Across now to Kako. Kako has it taken away as the period expires. And a strong first 20 here for the Rangers against the Ducks. Craig Smith and Alexis Lafreniere both score at the end of 20 here at the Garden. It's 2-0 Rangers. Rangers out shooting Anaheim 9-3, out hitting them 4-3. The Ducks won 4 of 5 face-offs. It's the only positive for them tonight. Zibanejad versus Steele now as we'll get the second period underway. Face-off won by the Ducks, back to Lindholm. As it poked away by Lindgren as he tries to gain the blue line. Lindgren now. His pass deflects to Panarin. Was looking for Zibanejad, but no harm, no foul. As Zibanejad comes in, shot. Gibson might have got a piece of it as it goes high over the net. Now Panarin down low has his pocket picked. And Comtois takes it away. Passing up to Steele. Steele hit at the blue line by Ryan Reeves, and Lindgren finds it. Sends it now down around the boards. Because Zibanejad now. Cutting through neutral ice. Loses the puck at the blue line, and Manson finds it. Manson across ice to Steele. Up to Comtois on the breakout. Hit at the blue line by Lindgren. The puck trickles harmlessly behind the Ranger net. There is Reeves. Passing up to Craig Smith. Reeves has an assist tonight on the second Ranger goal. As Steele gets hit by Zibanejad. Comtois down low, and Reeves does a nice job there as he bats it away. Now Chris Kreider, as he gets the loose puck up to him, sends it deep. Zibanejad will go down and get it. Mika Zibanejad down low. Can't get anything on it. And now finds it and fires it home for his 32nd goal of the year. And just like that, the Rangers make it 3-0 here. 5 minutes gone in the second period. Good job there with Zibanejad down low, fighting his way forward for the puck. As now Zegras versus Rooney at center ice. Kreider and Reeves the assists on Zibanejad's 32nd of the year. Fowler with the puck now, as it poked away temporarily by Miller, and Trouba finds the loose puck. How's everybody doing tonight? Getting ready for the new year? Trouba across ice, intercepted by Shattenkirk, meant for Kako. Silfverberg now along the left side. Hit by Rooney, he gets laid out, and Keandre Miller finds the puck in the trapezoid. Condre Miller, long pass up to Rooney along the left side. Puts on the brakes as a little button hook. Now backhand shot saved by Gibson. And he freezes it with 12:40 left here in the period. Heedle and McTavish to the left of Gibson. Philip Heedle loses the face-off, and Fowler gets the puck from McTavish. Fowler through neutral ice, cutting his way down, gives it to Terry at the blue line, back to McTavish, shot saved by Shesterkin. He leaves it for Jacob Trouba. Trouba, long outlet pass to Sammy Blais along the left side. Blais moves to the left circle, passing back to the blue line. Condre Miller lets it rip, saved by Gibson. Might have hit a little bit of iron, it deflects all the way out, now it's a foot race. Jacob Trouba will win it, though, as he has to go regroup back all the way in the Ranger zone. Long pass up to Sammy Blais along the right side, puts in the brakes. Fighting with Shattenkirk for the puck. Shattenkirk sends it cross ice, but Alexis Lafreniere is there. Now Laclau cross ice to Philip Heedle, saved by Gibson with the left leg. Lafreniere looking for the one-timer to give to Heedle. And Gibson was there as now Terry gains the zone. Hit by Ferraro, who maintains control, however. Now down low, backhand shot saved by Shesterkin, and Sammy Blais gets it out of danger as Drysdale intercepts. Darkstroke, I really don't care what the Yankee schedule is because it doesn't matter. There might not be baseball in April. That schedule could go right out the window. Until I'm confirmed that there's going to be baseball whenever the first game is supposed to happen, that schedule is worthless. You can take it out of the newspaper or wherever you got it, and you can wipe your butt with it. That's what you can do with that schedule. It is meaningless as long as there's a lockout still happening. Henrique sends it across to Drysdale. Now to Jankowski. Has his pass sent by Ryan Lindgren. Sends it back over to Patrick Nemeth. Up to Goodrow. Barclay Goodrow across to Dryden Hunt. Hunt shot saved by Gibson. And he freezes it with 4 minutes left here in the second. As you see, the Rangers have 4 of the top 10 in goal scorers. Strome is quickly falling down that list, however, after going to be missing another 2 weeks. As Rooney wins this one back to Lindgren. Lindgren pinching in. Ryan Lindgren shot saved by Gibson. And Manson clears the rebound away from danger. Chris Kreider, though, good forecheck, kicks it away. And Rooney finds it, sends it over to Ryan Reeves. Reeves' shot saved by Gibson. Kept in by Kreider in the corner. Kreider coming in down low. Has it poked away. Soferberg across now to Zegras. Zegras now gains the blue line. Gets hit by Reeves. Loose puck recovered by Kako. I know, Darkstroke, that's what I'm saying. That's why, you're like, oh, the schedule came out today. That doesn't matter at all. As Ryan Reeves' shot saved by Gibson. Chris Kreider finds it now down low. Kreider tries to get the backhand off, but it's poked away by Gibson and out of the zone. Reeves finds it. Back at the Ranger blue line. Sends it up to Keandre Miller. Now down to Chris Kreider. Kreider's shot saved by Gibson, and he freezes it with 8 seconds left in the period. You see the Rangers have 3 of the top 10 in hits. McKegg versus Steele now to the right of Gibson. Get the fourth line a little more work here. Face-off won by McKegg to Condre Miller. Miller tries to get a shot off through traffic. It's intercepted by Raquel, though. Up to Comtois. And he will take a long shot, easily kicked aside by Shesterkin. And that is the end of the second period. But the Rangers score another. Mika Zibanejad. Ignore that graphic, folks. Mika Zibanejad fighting for the goal down low. Makes it 3-0 New York at the end of 40. Rangers out shooting Anaheim 19-6. Out hitting them 9-6. Rangers won a few more faceoffs there that period. But the Ducks still have the advantage 7-3 overall. As we move now to the third. I went for my COVID test today, hoping to get the results by tomorrow so that I can hopefully go to my friend's New Year's party. Zibanejad versus Steele. Center ice, face-off won by Steele back to Lindholm as Mika Zibanejad's face-off dot issues continue. And now Zibanejad up to Panarin. Panarin along the left side. Puts in the brakes in the left circle. Cuts towards the slot. His shot is deflected wide. Gibson covers up the loose puck, though, with 1:15 gone here in the third. Rangers, of course, much like the Ducks, roll 4 lines deep. Try to keep everybody fresh. And now Rooney will come out to the right of Gibson. Lose this one to Steele as well as Lindholm. We'll cut through neutral ice and get up to Raquel. Raquel down low through the left circle. Shot saved by Shesterkin. Rebound controlled by Chris Kreider. Kicked forward, but intercepted by Manson. Cross-ice pass now, taken by Keandre Miller. And he kicks it out, but Comtois intercepts. Down low, shot saved by Shesterkin with the right leg. Igor Shesterkin keeping the shutout alive. As Kako now sends it up to Rooney. It was not a rapid test, dark stroke. No, it was one of the PCRs. As Keandre Miller shot from the blue line, saved by Gibson. Rooney now keeping it in. Down low, Rooney shot saved by Gibson with the backhander. On the backhander. He shovels it forward, and here comes Comtois on the breakout. Hit by Jacob Trouba. Puck is loose. Trouba finds it and passes up to Rooney. Rooney along the right side, trying to get behind the defense. Cutting towards the slot, but sandwiched between two Ducks. Now gets a shot off, saved by Gibson, and he smothers it with 14:24 left in the third. Darkstroke, I already got the booster, dude. I got the booster back in November. That's the only reason why I went home to Jersey this year, was because I would not have traveled if I didn't have the booster. As Fowler sends it cross ice to Zegras, now across to Silverberg, hit by Patrick Nemeth. Alexis Lafreniere there cleans up the loose puck. Lafreniere, who had the second Ranger goal, hit there, pushes it forward. Sammy Blais keeps it in, good forecheck there. And now Lafreniere across the blue line to Ferraro. Mario Ferraro shot saved by Gibson. And now Sammy Blais moving down low. Sammy Blais pass to Lafreniere, and he taps it in. Oh, a beautiful one-timer as Lafreniere on the doorstep. Blais fed it perfectly, and Lafreniere gets his 20th goal of the year. A perfect pass. And just like that, the Rangers have busted it open. It's 4-0. When I got the booster, it was much like when I got the second shot. When I got the booster, I had a fever, and Blais Ferraro, the assist there on Lafreniere's 20th, 7.5 into the third. I had a fever, I had chills, aches, probably about 2 days of real feeling just like garbage. As a long pass from Reeves to Dryden Hunt now. Dryden Hunt shot is blocked. But for me, you mean from the holidays, for the test today? No, I have next to no symptoms. As Lindgren's shot saved by Stolarz as he comes in to relieve Gibson. Maybe a little congestion, but it's also super rainy here in LA, and it could just be the weather. So I'm gonna say I have no symptoms, but I'm really kind of trying to wait for the PCR test that I got today. I really don't want to risk it because, again, as I mentioned in yesterday's stream, my stupid cousin decided to show up to Christmas dinner with COVID, with active COVID. She was actively sick. As Lindgren passes up to McKegg. So, down low, Goodrow shot saved by Stolarz. Good feed to the slot there. So, I'm not worried, Darkstroke. It's not for me. It's that if I'm going to go and be around people tomorrow, I want to make sure that I'm not spreading it, right? As Zibanejad wins this back to Nemeth. Back to Zibanejad. His shot saved by Stolarz with the glove. Leaves it for Larson, right? I mean, here's the thing, though, Darkstroke. She was coughing, sneezing. She was sick anyway. I don't care that it's Christmas. If you're sick, stay home. Like, that's a friend of mine. He had 2 negative tests, but he had a sore throat. And he's like, you know what? I'll see you next time you come back. Best friend from elementary school. Known him since I was 7. Didn't see him this trip. Why? Because he was sick. It's just rude to go to... It's just rude. Yeah, she didn't know till the very next day, Darkstroke. But if you have all the symptoms, why are you going to be around a bunch of people, especially our 89-year-old grandmother, who thankfully is also boosted and thankfully also has no symptoms right now? Like, it's selfish. It's selfish and it's stupid. Okay? As McTavish gets laid out by Ferraro. As that's intercepted by Lindholm. Back to Jones, across to Terry. The Ducks are offsides. Terry finally waiting for the Ducks to get onside. Sends it deep now as he chips it in from center ice. Ferraro gets it in the Ranger trapezoid. Like, it's not like she was asymptomatic and then found out she had it, right? As Rooney backhand shot hits the outside of the cage, right? It's like, it'd be different if she was asymptomatic. Then you'd be like, well, she didn't know and all this other stuff. She takes the bus every day. And they were saying that, like, everybody on the bus was getting COVID in Jersey. And it's like, well, then why? And it's like, so everybody that you're around has COVID. You have all the symptoms of COVID. And I get that she hadn't had her test results yet. But why Why would you risk it? Why would you risk it? It's like you have all the... It could have just been a cold. It could have been the flu. But, like, why would you go around people with even with the flu? You're super contagious. Why make other people sick? We'll send you home a doggy bag. Like, there's plenty of ham to go around. There's Miller's shot here in the power play. McKegg now with the puck. Sends it over to Miller. Slap shot misses high and wide. McKegg keeps it in temporarily. Shattenkirk now with the puck. Comes out with it as Jankowski gets hit by Trouba. Goodrow finds it. Now a long pass up to Kakko. Slow pass. So, I mean, that's all I'm saying. It's just common sense, man. As Jacob Trouba's shot saved by Stolarz. It's common sense. If you're sick, stay home. Just, that's it. I might stay home when I'm not sick. Or at least I don't feel sick. McTavish versus Zibanejad. Face-off won by Zibanejad. Back to Panarin. Shot saved by Stolarz. No, Darkstroke, it's New Year's Eve. I'll say this. If I have to stay home tomorrow, maybe I'll do an early stream. But no, I am not planning on streaming tomorrow on New Year's Eve. As of right now, assume not. Assume this will be the last stream of the week and we'll be back on Monday. Last stream of the year, actually. Oh, so everybody, Happy New Year. A Happy New Year to everybody. As Larson intercepts, passes over to Fowler. Now gives it to Henrique. His shot blocked. What's the ellipses there for, Darkstroke? What's the 4 dots? That's what it's called, by the way. That's actually, it's supposed to be 3. It's only supposed to be 3. But I'll forgive you. So the Rangers salute the Garden Faithful. A quality 4-0 shutout here against the Ducks. Rangers outshot him. Craig Smith, number 3-star, a goal and a hit. Rangers outshot him 33-9. Out hit him 20-9. Faceoffs 13-6 in favor of the Ducks. Your number 2-star with a pair of assists and 5 hits. Ryan Reeves really relishing the defense role. Yes, we'll be back on Monday, Darkstroke. We'll be back on Monday. Your number 1-star with a pair of goals, Alexis Lafreniere. As the Rangers now head down to Tampa Bay. I don't know if we're going to podcast on Tuesday, Darkstroke. We'll see. Well, Runenen's still banged up. You know what? I mean, Reeves played really well, actually, at the defensive spot. So we'll have him one more game, I think, because no reason to rush Runenen back. He could play with the injury, but a healthy Reeves is better than an injured Runenen. As the Rangers now 3 games in 4 days. As we will now head down to Tampa. Runenen will definitely play in Carolina, that is for sure. Should be a good one. Possible playoff matchup at some point. These are the 2 best teams in the East. But yeah, I don't know if we're going to do a podcast on Tuesday, Darkstroke. I need to talk to Lee. We didn't do one this week because I was tired. I'm coming home from Jersey. Yeah, we'll see. Braden Point, Mika Zibanejad, center ice, Amalie Arena in Tampa. Face-off won by the Rangers as Panarin actually has the puck, comes away with it. Right side shot saved by Vasilevsky, and Zibanejad tries to kick it out. Point, though, takes it away and gets to Kucherov. Now over to Hedman. Up to Palat. Palat gets tattooed against the boards, and Ryan Reeves goes and gets the puck. The reason why we might not do a podcast on Tuesday is we don't have anybody to edit it. As Panarin now across to Craig Smith, shot saved by Vasilevsky. Smith again, shot goes wide. Reeves keeps it in, pushes it deep again. Hedman, though, gets it in the corner. Sends it over to Cernak, over to Palat. Palat through the neutral zone. Gets hit there at the blue line. Smith takes the puck away. And now up to Lindgren. Lindgren kind of a little bank pass to himself. Gets laid out, but Smith finds the puck. Shot saved by Vasilevsky. And he holds. Yeah, Caitlin's away, and so we don't have anybody to edit the podcast. And honestly, I just don't feel like it. Rooney versus Stamkos now. Face-off won by Rooney, back to Condre Miller. Miller across to Trouba. Jacob Trouba deflected, save by Vasilevsky. Good job down there in front of me. That was Kreider. But Vasilevsky stood tall and kept it out of the net. Cernak up to Stamkos now. Stamkos makes a move, gains the zone, sends it across to Cirelli. Has it poked away by Jacob Trouba. Passes up to Rooney along the right side. Kevin Rooney now gains the zone. Moving in. Rooney shot blocked. Stamkos gets the loose puck. And passes up to Perry. Corey Perry now. Oh, laid out there by Chris Kreider. And Kreider starts back the other way. Kreider now from the left side. Shot saved by Vasilevsky. A blast from the left circle. Yeah, I mean, Lee's got a lot of stuff going on right now, too. Hedl versus Stamkos now to the right of Vasilevsky. Stamkos wins it back to Sergachev. Sergachev over to Cirelli. Ferraro and Nemeth out now as Ferraro lays him out. Gets the puck over to Sammy Blais, and now up to Hedl. Hedl cutting through the neutral zone, coming down low. Shot saved by Vasilevsky with the glove. Easy save for the giant for the Lightning netminder. He's a big dude, Vasilevsky's a very big guy. Big for a goalie, anyway. Hedl versus Colton to the right of Vasilevsky. Face-off won this time by Colton to Sergachev. Sergachev up to Joseph. Back to Colton. Cross ice to Maroon. Patrick Maroon now. Has it poked away by Patrick Nemeth. The sweet Swede gets it up to Sammy Blais. Blais over to Hedl. Hedl shot blocked. Deflected on net by Lafreniere. Saved by Vasilevsky. Puck is loose. Blais now backhander. Blocker to side. And Hedl gets it back to the point for Nemeth. Across to Ferraro. Ferraro's shot is blocked. Can't keep it in. Maroon now from Ferraro. Hit at the blue line. And now Goodrow takes the ice for the Rangers with Hedl. 2-on-2. Back to Goodrow. Shot blocked. And he gets it across to Joseph as the Rangers trying to roll their four lines. Patrick Nemeth finds the puck. Banks it around the boards to Greg McKegg. McKegg up to Ferraro. Across now to Nemeth. Nemeth gets laid out, but Hunt finds the puck. Dryden Hunt now down low. Tries to get to McKegg, but the pass kind of crisscrossed between a pair of Rangers, and both of them, neither one knew who was getting it. Joseph now moving down low. Shot saved. Might have got a piece of it, did Shesterkin. Might have also been going wide. Dryden Hunt now kicks it out to Barclay Goodrow. 6 minutes left in a scoreless first as Goodrow gains the zone. And now lets it rip. Saved by Vasilevsky. He deadens the puck and freezes it as the Rangers will send out their top line now. Point versus Zibanejad to the left of Vasilevsky. Face-off won by Point. Back to Klassen. We'll say Klassen. Klassen over to Point. Point knocked away by Jacob Trouba. Finds it in the trapezoid. Passing back to the blue line. Rutta, his shot is blocked by Craig Smith. Trouba can't get out of the zone. Smith finds it, though. Puck is now loose, and Smith does get it to neutral ice before Point takes it away. Sends it across to Rutta, now to Kucherov. Kucherov gets laid out by Trouba, and Artemi Panarin cleans it up. Panarin now gains the zone. Cross ice, Zibanejad, backhand shot, saved by Vasilevsky, and he freezes it. The Ranger top line with a little bit of pressure there late in the shift. As now Belmar will take on Rooney to the right of Vasilevsky. Rooney wins the faceoff back to Ryan Lindgren. Lindgren coming in. His shot is blocked. Belmar gets the loose puck and sends it up to Smith. Smith gets hit by Capo Caco. Caco has it deflected away, but Jacob Trouba collects the loose puck. Sends it over to Reeves. Reeves up to Chris Kreider. Kreider along the left side. Puts on the brakes. Sends it back to the blue line, but it goes past Trouba and all the way down. Now Shesterkin kind of mishandles the puck, but he does get it to Chris Kreider. Kreider gets laid out. Belmar now. This is that mishandle by Shesterkin. Leads to a golden opportunity. Shot wide by Belmar. And Shesterkin freezes it after making the initial save. And now Stamkos versus Rooney. 12.5 seconds left here in the first. Rangers out shooting Tampa Bay 9-1. Face-off one back to Hedman by Stamkos. Shot saved by Shesterkin on Cernak. He sends it over to Ryan Lindgren. Lindgren to Rooney. Long pass to Capo, who gets laid out at the point. The puck trickles harmlessly loose, and the period ends. So at the end of 20 here in Tampa Bay, the Rangers and Lightning are tied 0-0. Scoreless first. Rangers out shooting Tampa 9-2. Hits are 6 apiece. Faceoffs 5-2 in favor of Tampa. As we now head to the second period. Quiet night here in chat. Quiet night. Last night was a little more lively, but it happens. Zibanejad versus Point now. Not a lot of Ranger fans out there, I guess. Faceoff won by Point. Back to Hedman. Hedman gets hit hard, and Zibanejad finds the puck and now banks it out of the zone. Cernak gets it at center ice and sends it back to Point. Point gains the zone, poked away, tried to get poked away by Reeves, but shot saved by Shesterkin. I play a lot of games, Darkstroke. A lot of that was when I was a game reviewer, right? So I'm still playing a lot of games. But yeah, 288,000 now. Almost 289. I might hit 289. Probably not. I'm not gonna hit 289 in the next 24 hours. I'll get close though, because I'm gonna finish Halo tonight. And that should give me another maybe 100 points or so, I think. As that is sent deep. Going and getting it is Hedman as he gets by Panarin. 4 minutes gone here in the second period. Stamkos starts to break out for the Lightning. Sends it across to Cernak. Now Cernak hit by Panarin. Almost has it poked away, but Cernak gets it back. Now up to Cirelli. Cirelli has his pocket picked by Ryan Reeves. Reeves passes it up to Rooney. And now Rooney gets to neutral ice and out of the zone. Rooney gains the blue line. Tries to send it to Chris Kreider, but it's deflected away by Stamkos. Good stick work there by the superstar centerman. As he has his pocket picked then by K'Andre Miller. K'Andre Miller moves back to Kreider. Kreider across to Trouba. Jacob Trouba pinching in. Shot, save, rebound. Kakaway puts it in. They're going to say no goal, though. The Rangers can't believe it. The puck was by Vasilevsky. Kakko taps it in and over the line. But they're going to say that because Kakko, after his initial contact with the puck, made contact with Vasilevsky, they're going to say no goal, and the Rangers can't believe it. A 300,000? Oh, yeah, no. I meant, I'm sorry. I wasn't thinking, not 300. I was thinking 290,000 for some reason. As Rooney lets one rip, saved by Vasilevsky, as Kreider crashes the net. No, I was thinking I was thinking I was going to try and get to 290. I'm at 288 by tomorrow, but I don't think it's going to happen. Hedl versus Stamkos now to the right of Vasilevsky. Face-off won by Hedl to Miller. Miller gets laid out. Stamkos gets it up to Corey Perry. Yeah, no, I'm sorry. Yeah, no, you're right. I will not hit 300,000 in the next 24 hours. As the Rangers are going to be a man down. They're going to look like maybe an elbow or a boarding penalty. Jacob Trouba going to the sin bin. So the Rangers penalty killers now will take the ice. A golden opportunity for the Lightning, who score on 1 out of every 4 power plays to try and break this deadlock. McKegg versus Cirelli. Face-off won by Cirelli to Ryan McDonough. Across to Joseph. Joseph hit by Goodrow, scrambling with him in the corner. Goodrow comes away with it. Goodrow now bank pass to McKegg, and McKegg will clear, send it all the way down. Good job by Greg McKegg. Already a half-minute gone here on this penalty kill. Cirelli now back the other way for Tampa. Gives it to Palat. Has it poked away by Ferraro. Gets it back to the blue line to Joseph. Down low. Cirelli tries to go short side. Misses the net. Now back to Cirelli. Back to the blue line. Joseph through a screen. Saved by Shesterkin. And Ferraro will clear it away from danger and get it to Lindgren. Back to Ferraro, who will then pass up to Greg McKegg. McKegg from the right circle will let it rip. Misses the net. And it's going to rattle all the way around the boards to Corey Perry. Rangers get a fresh skater out there. Patrick Nemeth now out there for the Rangers. Perry moving in down low. Gets hit hard in the left circle, and Lindgren will clear it away from danger. From the center ice line, throws it on the net. Vasilevsky easily sticks it aside, and that'll do it. So the Rangers kill off the penalty. The Lightning had one good shot Shesterkin, though, came up with a big save from the blue line. Through a screen. Palat now down low. Right side shot saved by Shesterkin. Now one-time shot by Belmar, saved by Igor. Ryan Lindgren with the puck. Now passes over to Greg McKegg. McKegg cutting in. Shot saved by Vasilevsky with the blocker, and it's punched out of play. I don't know, Darkstroke. I don't know why the Giants don't clean house, but they don't want to get into the rhythm of firing a coach every 2 years. I mean, to be fair, I get it. Like, the Giants had a lot of injuries this year. It's also a bad quarterback class. I would concentrate on building the offensive line in the draft and giving them one last year. If the Giants don't start to, like, even show signs of improvement next year, then they're done. As Hedel gets tripped up, and it looks like the Rangers are going to go to the power play now. Yeah, no, I agree with that, Darkstroke. At this very moment, the Jets have a better future than the Giants. But that can change in the draft. If the Giants rebuild the offensive line in the draft, the Giants will be fine. As Ellie, maybe it is Eli, goes to the Simmons. So the Rangers now an opportunity to break the deadlock. No, Darkstroke, do not trade for Russell Wilson. That is so stupid. Anybody who says trade for Russell Wilson, he's an upgrade, but the Giants have too many other problems, Darkstroke. God, like, that is such a stupid thing to say. The Giants have so many other problems. It doesn't matter what quarterback is back there. Rebuild the offensive line. Shot goes high and wide. Like, people who say trade for Russell Wilson doesn't know anything about football. Like, that infuriates me. Russell Wilson is not going to suddenly turn the Giants into a playoff team next year. The Giants' offensive line is horse manure. As Zibanejad pass intercepted by Belmar, he will clear. Sent all the way down. Now Miller up to Panarin. Panarin across to Craig Smith. Smith shot save. Rebound. Panarin scores! It's a power play goal! Artemi Panarin breaks the deadlock. And it's 1-0 Rangers. His 39th of the year. Off the rebound on the shot by Smith. And it was punched right to him. What's up, Mosh? How's it going? Darkstroke. Yeah, next year is a wash. 2 years. It's going to take 2 years for the Giants to rebuild. Or 2 drafts, I should say. This draft and next draft. The Giants should focus on the offensive line this year, give them a year to gel, and then next year, either get a quarterback in free agency or via trades, or draft one next year. They've already said it. Next year's quarterback class looks to be better than this one. Bad turnover by Kakko. Stamkos. Good recovery by the sweet Swede, Patrick Nemeth, as Ferraro sends it up to Chris Kreider. Kreider to Rooney. Shot is blocked. Kakko gets it in the corner. Kakko now cutting it into the slot. Shot saved by Vasilevsky. McDonough finds it and smacks it to Stamkos. Stamkos now over to Cirelli. Cirelli moving in 2-on-1. Stamkos shot saved by Shesterkin. Pokes the rebound away and into the corner away from the dangerous Cirelli. Rooney now finds it. Long pass up to Sammy Blais. Sammy Blais lets one rip, and Sammy Blais scores! With less than a second left in the period, he finds the far corner, top shelf, for his 17th goal of the year. And just like that, it's 2-0 Rangers. Sammy Blais with a bit of a Hail Mary shot there at the end of the period. I think it kind of snuck up on and took Vasilevsky by surprise. And the Rangers will go into the second intermission with a 2-0 lead. Rooney and Shesterkin with the assists as the period expires. But yeah, Darkstroke, you just have to deal with the fact that the Giants are it's going to take 2 drafts to rebuild and be competitive again. By the way, have you guys seen I got a new picture there in the background? That's signed by Mariano Rivera to go with my Giants autographs there. That's the, it might be hard to see with the light, but that is the, what they call Exit Sandman. That was Rivera's last appearance at Yankee Stadium, where Andy Pettitte and Derek Jeter came out to take the ball away from him. At the end of 40 minutes of play, the Rangers have a 2-0 lead, out shooting Tampa Bay 18-8. Hits are 8 apiece. Faceoffs 4 out of every 5 went to Tampa Bay, 12-3. But the Rangers, 1 for 1 on the power play. Tampa, 0 for 1. A huge difference in the game right now. Yeah, it's signed by Mo. I got 2 autographed memorabilia this Christmas. I got a Henrik Lundqvist signed hockey puck. And I got the Exit Sandman signed photograph. As Kucherov will send it deep for Tampa Bay off the face-off win. Ryan Reeves gets it for the Rangers. Tries to make an outlet pass to Zibanejad. But Zibanejad's going to touch up, and it's going to be wave off. They're going to wave off the icing, and Craig Smith gets robbed by Vasilevsky off the rebound. Victor Hedman there, and Cirelli, and Smith now throwing the body, clearly frustrated, as Hedman sends it up to Palat. Poked away there by Reeves. He'll get it back out to Zibanejad, who gets laid out at center ice. Cernak gets the puck now. Exactly, Mosh. Mosh, that's exactly what I just said. If the next draft, the Giants should focus on the offensive line. Build the offensive line, and then really give Jones a chance to see what he can do. If Jones has a bad year next year behind a rebuilt offensive line, he's done. That's it. Him and Judge. Him and Joe Judge. Goodbye. And yes, Mike Glennon is horrendous, dark stroke. I don't know why. The Giants don't have a legitimate backup. I mean, that might be the only thing. That might be the only thing is that I would say this, is that if you don't include Jones as part of a trade to, like, say somebody like Seattle, right, as Kreider's shot saved by Vasilevsky, is make Jones the backup. Draft somebody legit in the draft 2 years from now, or this year's draft and the next year's draft, and then have Jones be the backup, and that's it. And then Daniel Jones is just the backup for the rest of his career. So that shot misses high and wide. Because I'll say that I think Jones would be a quality backup, as that's deflected in by Capo Caco off of Ryan Lindgren's shot, and the Rangers take a 3-0 lead. That's also true, Mosh. Maybe the Giants sign Aaron Rodgers to a 2-year deal. That's possible. That is possible. And I admit it, I hate Aaron Rodgers, but I'll change my tune if he's a New York Giant. Stamkos versus Hedl. I will not change my tune about Carlos Correa, though, if he becomes a Yankee. As Perry pass intercepted by Keandre Miller. I mean, I'll still hate Rodgers, but I'll obviously still be like rooting. I can deal with Rodgers more as a Giant than Correa as a Yankee, if that makes sense. As Perry along the right side gets hit by Miller there at the point. Good job there by Miller. Sammy Blais, who has the second Ranger goal, moves into the zone. Passing across the Lafreniere. Shot saved by Vasilevsky. Blais tries to get a shot off, but McDonough intercepts. Hedl with the puck knocks it away from Stamkos. And the puck is kicked into the corner for Sergachev, who gets taken out by Lafreniere. Lafreniere makes a pass half shot, but he missed both the net and Blais' stick as McDonough gets the loose puck and sends it up to Patrick Maroon. Maroon now hit by Lafreniere. And I'll say this, I think Jake Fromm is fine as the third-string quarterback. I mean, he's a third-string quarterback. You don't expect anything from him. But that's what'll happen. Giants should rebuild the offensive line next year. Glennon should be gone. If Daniel Jones does badly, Jones becomes the backup. Fromm is fine as a third-string guy. And you then draft somebody or sign somebody, and they become the new number one. Ferraro up to Goodrow. Goodrow along the left side. Goodrow across the Hunt. Shot saved by Vasilevsky, and he freezes the puck. Mosh, I don't know about that because Saquon can't stay healthy either. I honestly don't know. You might be right. But I think Saquon's kind of overrated at this point. I think he's officially a bust. Because here's the thing. Even with a bad offensive line, look at what the other Giant running backs are doing. They're actually not half bad. And they weren't half bad last year either. And it really makes me think that Saquon is kind of overrated. As Goodrow across the Rooney, his shot knocked down by Hedman. Hedman gets it up to Palat. Rangers up 3-0. 4 minutes left here in the third. Puck sent deep by the Lightning. Nemeth goes back and gets it. Well, I mean, that's the thing. The league has changed, and you're right, Darkstroke. That's it. That should be the last time the Giants ever do that. Ferraro gets it back to Rooney, has his pocket picked by Joseph. Over to Point. Point gets laid out by Ryan Reeves. Big hit there. As now Ferraro's pass is headed by Hedman. Now across the Point. Point hit at the blue line. Good job by Reeves. Rooney gets the loose puck, sends it over to Lindgren. Lindgren bank pass to Capo. Capo tries to go cross ice, but Palat intercepts with a minute left here in the third. Point now moving in. Shot saved by Shesterkin, punched into the corner and out of play. That's very true, Darkstroke. Running backs, I think, overall, in general, have the shortest career, typically. As Point ends up in a Jad to the right of Shesterkin. Face-off won by Mika. Over to Condre Miller. Miller's pass intercepted by Palat. Some sloppy passing here late in the third, but again, it's all kind of academic at this point. As Panarin tries to get a pass off, but it's knocked away by Hedman. Looking for that one-timer. Good job there in the 2-on-1 by Hedman. As Palat has it poked away, back the other way by Panarin. Palat down low, shot, and he scores! As he breaks up the shutout with half a minute to go. A bad turnover. As this is won back now by Tampa Bay. They're going to pull their netminder now. Reeves gets the loose puck. Ryan Reeves now will gain the zone temporarily. Looking for the puck. Can't get the shot off. Kucherov across to Smith. With 20 seconds left here. Smith gets hit. Belmar loses the puck. Dryden Hunt finds it now. Now Dryden Hunt cutting through neutral ice. Swarmed by the Lightning. Finds a lane and takes the shot and scores his 12th of the year. And the Rangers have put the nail in the coffin. It's 4-1. Maybe Mosh. I think honestly though, I think Saquon's just made of glass. I think he just doesn't. He can't stay healthy. I think a lot of it is on him as much as on the offensive line, and I think that he's a bust. I mean, let's look at it. Just that's it. I mean, that's it. That's all. I don't know what else to say. So the Rangers outshot Tampa Bay 28-11. Victor Hedman with an assist and 4 hits. Gotta be kidding me here with a number 3 star in a game the Rangers dominated. Palat with a goal. Talk about your home cooking when it comes to the 3 stars. Rangers out hit Tampa Bay 17-13. Face-offs, almost a 3-to-1 ratio, 17-6 in favor of Tampa. But that's it. Rangers 1 for 1 on the power play. Kevin Rooney with 2 assists. A weird number 1 star, and the Lightning 0 for 1 on the power play. We're into the trade deadline. That's what I'm saying. Devontae Booker's doing better. What kind of move do we want to make? Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Bum-bum-bum-bum-bum-bum. Wow, Jared Spurgeon's available. Has a lot of time left on his contract. Trade alert. Maple Leafs have traded 2 picks to the Stars for Klingberg and Glendening. Wow. No, that's true. They spent way too much money on... spent way too much money on wide receivers. Like a sickening amount of money on wide receivers. Jonas Brodin... Oh, another trade alert. The Sharks. Thomas Hurdle went to the Kraken for a pick and a player. That's an interesting move there. Let's see. Brodin. What's his numbers? 4 goals, 10 assists. As the Coyotes make a trade for Kessel and Beagle to the Kraken. Wow, for a netminder. Insanity here. Oh, I really like Runanen. I really like Runanen. What's up, FaZe? How's it going? I like Runanen. We have him under contract. Don't look at that. We have him under contract for a long time. But who are we going to get rid of? Which will also clear up some cap space. Oh, see, as crazy as it sounds, I would probably actually trade Ryan Strome because I don't think I want to have the money. I don't think I want to have the money to keep Strome long term. Oh, wait, goalies? Kincaid. Darkstroke gets a hydrate. The Jets trade Heinola and a pick to the Flyers for Yandel. Wow. Oh, man. No, FaZe, it's just the trade deadline. We got 2 more games, but it's the trade deadline, and so we're trying to make moves. The thing is that, like, do we send... Oh, incoming trade offer. What? Schneider, Goodrow, Primo for Zuccarello, Goligoski, and Merrill. Oh, man. Oh, man. Do we want some defensive rentals right now? I mean, Schneider's a high-ranked defensive prospect. Primo, I'm fine getting rid of. The picks I don't care about. Goligoski would be a rental. Merrill would be a rental. Oh, but to get Zuccarello back. But that's a lot of money for Zook. Right? Like... 10 goals, 23 assists. Oof. There's your dab, Mosh. What do you guys think? Oh, man. I like Barclay Goodrow, though. But to get Zuccarello back... It's an 80... I mean, it's an instant upgrade. Well, that's the thing. It'd be money, but you gotta remember, these would be rentals, right? John Merrill's a rental. His contract's expiring. Alex Goligoski, his contract's expiring. These guys would be rentals more than anything. And I don't know if we need... We're going to get defensemen coming back very soon. In fact, Runanen just came back. But it's basically like trading a prospect, 2 prospects for 2 expiring contracts. And for Goodrow, we'd be taking on more money, but Zooks is a better player than Goodrow. Like, that's just that simple, right? Like, you're talking about a second line guy, and you got to remember, we're going to probably lose a couple guys. We're going to probably lose a couple guys in free agency. We'd have Zook under contract. We'd have Zook under contract for the next 3 years. Oh, I don't want to give up Barclay Goodrow, though. And the trade deadline is going by faster and faster. Do I pull the trigger or not? No. Like, I'd love if they could retain some of the salary. um, the problem is that let's see. Let's see if we, yeah, it would see, that's the problem, is the salary cap. I need to send some salary back to them. Oh, another trade offer. Gaudreau and Zadorov for Lundqvist. No, that's not a good trade. I can see that right off. And that trade, not the Minnesota trade right off the board. Well, that's not fun. Like, see, I'd love either Spurgeon. Oh, another trade alert. I'd love either Spurgeon or Brodin to come in, because we're to upgrade our defense. Let's see what Spurgeon's doing. Like, I mean, this to me is such a, to me it's a no-brainer, because it's like, I think Runanen, as much as I like Runanen, maybe what's Nemeth's deal? Maybe we leave Runanen out. Maybe we send Patrick Nemeth. And that's the thing, we need, that's a lot of, maybe instead of Spurgeon. Oh. No, I'm not sending you a defenseman for a left wing rental. I mean, sure. I mean, we got big contracts with, oh, I was going to go to Brodin and he got traded. So, I mean, now, $7.5 million. Fox has a big contract. Like, a lot of guys are going to have big contracts. I think it's just going to be, no, I don't need Evgeny Malkin. I don't think we're gonna make a move. I don't. Deadline's moving super fast. You know what? I'm going to try and trade some guys that I don't need. At least get maybe some draft picks. Zuccarello. Oh. No, see, they want Barclay Goodrow. I don't want to give Goodrow up. At least not here in the regular season. Does anybody want Kincaid? Look for that green. I'll trade Kincaid for a draft pick. Seattle wants Kincaid. Draft pick. Trade rejected. Oh, come on. You can give me a 4th round pick for him. Drew, Braun, and no, I'm not giving up 2 first round picks. We're going to play 2 more games, FaZe, as soon as the deadline's done, man. Fine, give me a 5th pick. Give me a 5th round pick. It's not a bad trade that I'm offering them, honestly. Anybody else? No, that'd be the only... Oh, Winnipeg. Let's see if Winnipeg will give us a draft pick. All right, maybe I'll take a... You know, I'd rather get something than nothing. Not even a 6th round pick. You got to be kidding me. This isn't a... These are... Sometimes the computers makes me mad because that's not... These aren't bad trades. I get their little things. That's very cool. I'm going to need to give like a 7th round pick or something and like... down the road. Robertson, 2 picks, Goodrow. Yeah, no, not trading with the Devils. Nope, 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 nope. Who else am I looking to get rid of? Because I got a lot of expiring contracts too. Yeah, Brodzinski. Let's see if anybody wants Brodzinski. No, we went through the whole league. Nobody's interested. Wow. Actually, you know what? Maybe that's what we'll do. Maybe I'll trade Brodzinski and Kincaid for a 5th round pick. Because the thing is that these are expiring contracts for me. Like, I don't want to, like, worry about these guys who aren't going to be around next year. No matter what. Like, I'm not going to re-sign these guys. So, like, if I can get, like, Winnipeg to give me a 5th round pick for this. Wow, still no. These are quality deals here. I'm not going to get anything done. Not making any trades, I don't think. Kraken's in this. That's Seattle, Darkstroke. I don't want Malkin. I don't want, like... That's it. We got no deals done. Couldn't even get rid of my expiring contracts. Seattle placing Jay Beagle on waivers. That's funny. Decline. Oh, well. It's too late now, Andrew. Trade deadline's over. Trade deadline is over. So that's it. Those weren't bad deals. A 5th round pick or a 6th round pick for a backup netminder. But, oh well. All right, here we go. Rangers versus Canes. Yeah, that whole fine trade stuff never works, Andrew. It only gives garbage. It only gives garbage. All right. It says Shesterkin's going to be in there. I'm going to put in Georgiev, though. I'm not going to deal with... Shesterkin's not going to start on back-to-back nights. 3 games in 4 days. No, sir. Georgiev will get the start. I'll say this, it's a lot easier making trades in MLB The Show than it is in NHL. I make most of my moves in the off-season anyway, or when I really need something. Zibanejad versus Aho. Face-off won by Mika. Back to Reeves. Oh, I forgot. See, I was so worried about that, I forgot to take Ryan Reeves out of the lineup. Oh, well. Up to Panarin. Now over to Zibanejad. Zibanejad now circling. Loses the puck to Aho. Now over to Teravainen. Poked away by Lindgren. And sends it over to Ryan Reeves, who's really kind of found a bit of a groove here on defense. At least for these few games. Runanen will be back next game. I will definitely remember to change the lines next game. As the one-timer to Panarin instead kicks to Smith. Down low, tries to jam it home, but Frederik Andersen finds it and freezes it. 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. If the Rangers win this game, they clinch the division title. Rooney versus Aho. Face-off won by Aho over to Slavin. Slavin. Now his pass knocked away. Condre Miller intercepts in the Ranger zone and starts to break out. Comes down along the left side. Pushes it forward where Kako finds it. Kako now moving in. Backhand shot saved by Anderson. 2 in a row as Pesce now gets it away from danger and up to Svechnikov. Svechnikov now across the blue line. Poked away by Rooney, but he gets it to Teravainen before he is hit, and Rooney finds the loose puck. Now up to Condre Miller. Miller through the neutral zone. Miller lets one rip. Easy save for Anderson on the rising slapper, and he freezes the puck. As you see there, Carolina, another very tough team. 35-18-7. Necas versus Hedel. Face-off won by Necas to Bear. Cross-ice to Trocheck. Trocheck can't get by Sammy Blais, but then takes the puck right back at center ice. Poked away to Necas. Necas gains the line. Long cross-ice pass intercepted by Nemeth. Almost an own goal there. And now Nemeth up to Sammy Blais. Blais along the left side. Sends it back to the point for Nemeth. Across to Ferraro. Mario Ferraro shot. Like Mario Ferraro we acquired in the middle of the season, right? For trades, as that's poked away from Nemeth. Ferraro now. Bank pass up to Lafreniere. Lafreniere along the left side. Down low. Backhand shot easily punched away by Anderson. Hedel keeps it in, though. Over to Ferraro. Ferraro from the left side. Another rising shot that Anderson snags this time and freezes with 10:53 left here in the first period. As you see there, Artemi Panarin, 68 points for the Rangers. Leads the team, 39 goals, 29 assists. McKegg versus Jordan Staal. McKegg wins it back to Ryan Lindgren. Lindgren shot save there. Kicked it into the corner. McKegg finds it there. McKegg now a shot. Another save by Anderson. And Barclay Goodrow, who was in a lot of trade talks, but nothing had the trigger pulled, stays with the Rangers as Reeves takes a shot and a save by Anderson. Dryden Hunt pushes it to McKegg. Now across to Lindgren. Up to Reeves. Reeves a slapper. Saved by Anderson into the trapezoid. Bear keeps it away from Goodrow and gets up to Martinook. Martinook now gains the zone before being hit by Lindgren. Separates from the puck. And Reeves gets it out of the zone. Jordan Staal gets it at center ice now. Sends it across ice to Suter. Suter across the Staal. He gets laid out by Reeves and Hunt clears. Bear now gets it at center ice and is taken away by Goodrow. Puck pinballing around. Rangers get on sides and here comes Hunt now. Hunt moving behind the Carolina net, circling. Sends it back to the blue line for Ryan Reeves. Reeves through a screen shot is blocked. Zibanejad can't get one through either, and Martinook clears away the loose puck and passes up the breakout pass to Niederreiter. Niederreiter over to Kotkaniemi. Kotkaniemi, former Montreal Canadien. Goes down low, sends it back to Niederreiter. Niederreiter along the left side. Moves it over to Bach. Bach. Almost said Bonk. Bach over to Kotkaniemi. In the slot shot. Rebound 2 in a row by Georgiev. Lindgren now up to Craig Smith. Again, we acquired Craig Smith at the beginning of the season, which was a huge acquisition. As Niederreiter there, Rangers getting some fresh defense out. Niederreiter gaining the zone. Gets by Miller, but loses control of the puck and finds it again in the corner. Niederreiter around the boards to Bach. Bach down to Niederreiter. Backhand shot saved by Georgiev, and it rebounds weirdly into the right boards. Niederreiter shot now through a screen, and he scores as he gets his 20th goal of the year and gives the Hurricanes an early 1-0 lead here late in the first. Early in the game, late in the first. Aho versus Rooney now. Aho wins the faceoff. Kotkaniemi the only assist. As Aho will send it across ice to Svechnikov. Shot, and he scores as he gets laid out, his 22nd of the year. So Georgiev gives up goals on back-to-back shots, and it's 2-0 Carolina. Aho versus Rooney now. Once again, 2.5 left here in the first. Face-off won by Carolina to Brady Shea, former New York Ranger. Poked away there by Ferraro. Mario Ferraro finds the puck and circles back behind his own net. Ferraro, long pass up to Chris Kreider. Kreider with a minute and a half left here in the first. Passing down to Capo Caco. His one-timer, though, is deflected aside. Good job on the defense as Kreider now is shot saved by Anderson. Anderson has given the Rangers fits all year long, although the Rangers have won every game they faced against the Hurricanes. Ferraro now with one last chance here for the Rangers in the first to get on the board. Kreider gains the zone from the left circle. Shot saved by Anderson, and he quickly freezes it with 4 seconds left, and it looks like there's an injury here as Teravainen gets laid out by Nemeth, the sweet Swede. And right after the trade deadline, not what you want to see if you're a Canes fan. Aho versus Hedel now, with only a tick left on the clock. Face-off won by the Canes, and that is your first period. The Canes score twice, though, and at the end of 20 minutes of play here in Carolina, it's 2-0 Hurricanes. Wow, 2 goals on 3 shots. Not a good night for Georgiev thus far. Rangers outshot Carolina 11-3, out-hit them 4-0. Face-offs 5-2 in favor of the Canes. Got to remember to take Ryan Reeves out of the game next lineup next game. Get Reunanen back in there. Adam Fox and Ryan Strome. Rangers are not at full strength. 3 guys still injured. Reunanen, 2 on defense. Reunanen, Adam Fox, his second major injury of the year, and Ryan Strome. Fortunately, they will all be back just in time for the playoffs. As Smith, a long pass up to Zibanejad. Zibanejad now moving through the neutral zone, has it poked away by Pesce. Now over to Slavin. Slavin gets hit by Panarin. Good job by Panarin now as he lays out Pesce. The Rangers now using the body to try and get an advantage as Craig Smith goes top shelf for his 31st of the year and puts the Rangers on the board. It's 2-1 Carolina now. I almost said 1-0 New York. Woo, I completely forgot about the first period there. Craig Smith got Anderson to drop to his knees and then just went right around him and hit the top shelf for the easy goal. 2 minutes gone here in the second now in a 2-1 game as Rooney loses that face-off. Panarin, the only assist on the play. His 30th helper of the year as Aho, as he's got 69 points down the season. Nice. As Miller now decides to pass it over to Kreider. It's a errant pass, though, and Pesce will get the puck deep in Carolina's zone. He will pass up to Aho, now across to Trocheck, as Capo Caco takes the puck away. Caco now across to Rooney. Rooney, a slap shot saved by Anderson. What's up, 31B? How's it going, buddy? Couldn't get any trades done at the deadline, 31B. I'm very disappointed. As Hedel versus Stahl now to the right of Anderson. Face-off won by the Carolina Hurricanes. Bear with the puck. Passes back up to Jordan Stahl. Circling his own zone. Taken away by Sammy Blais. Sammy Blais can't get a shot off, though. Puck kicks into the corner for Philip Hedel. Hedel coming down low. Backhand shot saved by Anderson. And he freezes it with 14:38 left here in the second. Yeah, I know 31B, but probably could have shored a couple of things up. Hedel versus Stahl now to the left of Anderson. Face-off won by Hedel. Back to Ferraro. Goes out of the zone, though, as Nemeth can't... Oh, almost a bad turnover. Nemeth's had a couple of those recently, as this is sent back to Ferraro. The Rangers regroup, and now up to Sammy Blais. Blais to Lafreniere. Lafreniere moving to the right side, gets swamped by a pair of Canes, and now Suter comes out of the zone with the puck. Suter gets hit hard, loses the puck temporarily. Ferraro trying to come away with it, but Martinook takes it away. One-on-one, Martinook versus Nemeth. Now down low, and he scores easily his 10th of the year. Georgiev went left, Martinook went right, and just like that, it's 3-1 Carolina. No, for sure, 31B. I will say this, it's a lot easier to trade in the show than it is to trade here in NHL. So Martinook, his 10th of the year. A lot of milestones tonight for the Canes. We had the guy score his 20th of the year. Martinook gets his 10th. As Bear sends it across to Trocheck now. Trocheck will send it deep, and Ryan Lindgren will find it. 11 minutes left here in the second of a 3-1 game in favor of the Canes. McKegg now down along the right side. puts on the brakes, sends it across, tries to get across. Reeves pinching in, keeps it in temporarily, but Jesper Fast, former Ranger, now hit by Ryan Lindgren. Maybe I should have tried to trade for Fast. Anyway, Goodrow along the left side. Now moving in, trying to go down low, looking for somebody to pass to. Puts a soft shot on the short side, saved by Anderson. And Trocheck now up to Fast. Fast along the right side, 8.5 left here in the second. Oh, and Fast is going to get tripped up. Georgiev touches it up. And Carolina's going on the power play. A little sloppy stick work there by Ryan Lindgren as he goes to sin bin for 2. Aho versus Hedel now, with 8 minutes, just over 8 minutes left in the second. Face-off won by Carolina. Svechnikov over to Nozin. To Aho, shot saved by Georgiev. He leaves it for Nemeth, but has it quickly taken away. And now Nozin going around down low. Shot short side saved by Shesterkin. Poked back into the corner for Nemeth. He gets laid out, loses control of the puck, and trying to get it out, but can't. Finally, Hedel finds it. His pass is an errant one. The Rangers are circling in their own zone. And finally, Jacob Trouba passes up to Philip Hedel and gets it out. Now over to Patrick Nemeth. Nemeth down low, back to Hedel. Trying to do something short-handed here are the Rangers, but nothing going as Slavin gets it out of the zone. And down the left side he comes. 45 seconds left in the man advantage. This one soft shot on net. Shot saved by Georgiev. Might have hit the outside of the cage, though. Nemeth now, a pass up to Hedel. Hedel will try to send it deep, but Svechnikov knocks it down. Nozin now gains the zone. 2-on-2 over to Aho. Down low, Nozin shot saved by Georgiev. Nemeth now with the puck. McKegg now sends it up to Miller. Excuse me, not Nemeth. Now over to K'Andre Miller. He gets hit hard. Panarin finds the puck as the Rangers kill off the power play. Panarin can't get a shot off. Down low, Zibanejad shot, rebound. Panarin was taken out of the play. Nothing called for interference. Carolina gets a break as Slavin sends it over to Aho. Aho now circling back, passing up to Slavin. Slavin now along the left side in his own zone, gets hit by Zibanejad. Good forecheck by the Rangers. Craig Smith, who has the only goal tonight for the Rangers, pushes it over to K'Andre Miller. Miller moving in down low, looking for something to pass to, circling into the trapezoid. Miller still circling, gets it over to Reeves. Ryan Reeves, backhand shot, and what a beauty as he gets his 6th of the year. Ryan Reeves with a beautiful backhander lifts it over Anderson, and just like that, we got ourselves a 1-goal game again. The Rangers really grinded for that one. And again, Ryan Reeves really excelling here as an emergency defenseman. Miller and Smith the assists as Slavin has it temporarily poked away. Now over to Aho. It's kind of like 3.5 forwards on the ice. I don't want to say a true 4-forward line as Aho has it poked away. And now Hunt with a big check. Aho's shot misses wide. Lindgren keeps it out of danger and now passes up to Goodrow. Barclay Goodrow, who was on the block, has it poked away and now moves down low. Barclay Goodrow circling now. Passing across the Lindgren shot, saved by Anderson on a beauty. 40 seconds left here in the period. 3-2 Carolina. Martinook will send it deep and Lindgren will give chase for the Rangers. Chance for maybe one last rush. Lindgren now. Quick pass up to McKegg. McKegg coming in down low. Greg McKegg coming in down low. Backhand shot. Oh, and it's blocked by Anderson. Good save there by the Carolina netminder as time expires after the puck trickles into the corner. But the Rangers score twice. Carolina scored once. And at the end of 40, it's 3-2 Carolina. No 31B because it's not really a game, and I understand how engines work. Like, I've played a lot of Epic's tech demos and stuff before, and with Weta Digital, and like, I mean, it looks beautiful. It looks great when you're not doing anything. And then when it starts to move, you can kind of see things kind of get back to modern times. What's up, Isaiah? Darkstroke, it's the passing of a giant. The loss of John Madden will be felt. I mean, he's the greatest ambassador, broadcaster, coach, possibly in football history. Nobody cared about the game more. So, it's a shame. But, you know, I mean, again, it's, you know, he's 85. He lived a very good life, very full life. But if we could all live our lives like John Madden, we'd all be blessed. You know, it's great to see that he got his flowers, as they say, before he passed. That documentary was aired right before he passed. But he will be missed. So, Rangers out shooting Carolina 18-8, out hitting them 9-4. Faceoffs 10-4 in favor of Carolina. Georgiev having probably one of his worst games of the year, hands down. A couple of bad turnovers also by the defense didn't help him out. Aho, Zibanejad, center ice, third period underway here at the PNC Arena in Carolina. Slavin over to Svechnikov, moving down low. Pass intercepted by Craig Smith, who has the first Ranger goal. Gets it up to Mika Zibanejad along the right side. Zibanejad circling. Sends it back to Lindgren. Ryan Lindgren with a slapper. Saved by Anderson. Paddled away into the corner as Svechnikov circles in his own zone and sends it up to Trocheck on the breakout. Trocheck at center ice as it poked away by Ryan Reeves. Ryan Lindgren now at the puck. Tries to get it out of the zone, but cannot. And Trocheck keeps it in. Now hit by Zibanejad. Good back check there by Mika Zibanejad as he now comes away with it. But Pesce hits him, and he loses the puck, and now back to Trocheck, who sends it deep. Ryan Lindgren gets it with 3.5 gone here in the third. Rangers down 3-2. Craig Smith now cutting through the neutral zone, leaves it for Chris Kreider. Kreider moving into the corner. Now pinching in Kevin Rooney, whose deflection, unfortunately, softly towards the net and poked away. Slavin now over to Pesce. Up to Niederreiter. Nino Niederreiter circling in neutral ice. Gains the zone, but then gets hit hard, and the Rangers get the loose puck. Jacob Trouba now with 6 minutes gone here in the third. Trouba long pass to Kevin Rooney. Gains the zone from the left circle. Pass across Chris Kreider. Shot saved by Anderson, and he freezes it. Good passing there by the Rangers led to that opportunity. What, you mean like the ones where he was on the cover? Like all the way back in the day, Isaiah? I mean, Madden's just going to be $70 from now. I mean, every annual Madden will be $70, but like it's not like that's going to go up in price. Sammy Blais gets laid out in the offensive zone. Big hit there. Lafreniere fighting for it. Yeah, no, all the old ones, probably. Especially with his voice and everything in it. Yeah, that's fair. Miller up to Sammy Blais now. Blais along the right side. Shot saved by Anderson. Into the corner it goes. Hedel finds it there. Hedel tries to get a pass off, but good job by their Suter on the back check. Hedel regains control of the puck now. Cuts to the slot. Loses control there. Can't get a shot off. Blocked there. A massive log jam. An absolute car crash of bodies as Trouba now passes the Hedel and he regains the zone. Surrounded by Hurricanes. Can't get the pass away though. Miller back to Hedel. Hedel now down low. Hedel tries to jam one home short side. Blocked there by Anderson. Martinuk now up to Nozen. Martinuk right now has the go-ahead goal with 9 minutes left here in the third. As Nozen gains the zone. Back to Suter. Suter down to Kotkaniemi. Back to Bear. Shot through his screen, but it never got through. Hit somebody in front. Gonna believe that might have been Greg McKegg. As Trouba to McKegg. Up to Dryden Hunt now. Hunt moving in from the right side. Hunt shot saved by Anderson. McKegg gets it in the corner. McKegg now to Goodrow. Slapper. Short side saved by Anderson on the tough angle one-timer. Martinuk with the puck. Fighting with Goodrow. Hunt takes it away. Hunt keeps it in there at the point. Cuts into the slot, but good job by Martinuk there in the back check. Back to Kotkaniemi it goes. Yeah, Madden is terrible. The Madden the last couple of years have been really bad, Darkstroke. Yes. As fighting forward is Patrick Nemeth and gets it out of the zone, and here comes the sweet Swede with less than 5 minutes to go. Nemeth across to Capo Kakko. His shot is blocked by Suter. A good opportunity there in the slot looking for the far post. Kotkaniemi back the other way, hit by Keandre Miller. Capo Kakko now circling. Kakko up to Rooney with 3.5 left here in the third. Rangers down 3-2. Rooney to Kreider. Back to Rooney. Saved by Anderson, and Suter clears away from danger. Over to Aho. Up to Trocheck now. Trocheck hit by Mario Ferraro. Nemeth up to Chris Kreider. He gets laid out, and Sebastian Aho gets it over to Nozen. Nozen now down low. Shot, and he scores! His 5th of the year. Oh, Georgiev's going to wish he had that one back, and that might be the nail in the coffin. Another soft goal given up by Georgiev on a rough night for the Ranger backup netminder. Nekis versus Zibanejad now. Face-off won by Zibanejad to Reeves. Reeves loses the puck at the point. Jesper Fast has it, and he gets it back to Ryan Lindgren. Lindgren gets laid out. Panarin finds it. Panarin shot. Anderson makes the save. Lindgren back to the blue line for Reeves. Reeves a shot blocked. Panarin finds it, tries to get it around the boards, and does to Reeves. Back to Smith. Craig Smith over to Lindgren. Lindgren again lets one rip. Saved by Anderson with 45 seconds to go. Yeah, it was fine, 31B. It kind of has no soul, if that makes a lot of sense. It's a very clean stadium, but it's almost like it's almost too clean. It's almost weird in a weird way. Zibanejad down low, and Mika Zibanejad makes it a 1-goal game. His 33rd of the year as he hits the far post. The Ranger forecheck comes through. Do the Rangers have a miracle in their bones? And I'm going to tell you right now, we're going to call a timeout. Get everybody fresh. But, I mean, it was like, you know. Yeah, that's a good way. It's almost super fake, like everybody in LA. As face-off won by the Canes. Smith the only assist. Jordan Stahl shot saved by Georgiev. Mario Ferraro now at the puck. And Georgiev is going to skate to the bench now. Ferraro, Rangers have 6 men on the ice. Smith now gains the zone. Back to the point for Patrick Nemeth. Nemeth pinching in. Patrick Nemeth shot saved by Anderson with the blocker. Nemeth back to Lafreniere. Lafreniere across to Ferraro. Ferraro's shot blocked. Ferraro, his stick betrays him, or somebody stick did. Lafreniere now down low. Down low, shot blocked, never got through. Brady Shea now with the puck. He's hit hard. Zibanejad, cross-ice pass, and Lafreniere scores! Alexis Lafreniere, the extra man, with 3 seconds left, gets the game-tying goal, his 21st of the year. Zibanejad threads the needle, and the long pass almost circle to circle. Lafreniere keeping down low, bangs it in, and the Rangers tie it at 4 with less than 3 seconds to go. What a goal for the Rangers! Oh my goodness, as we are now going to overtime. Here it is again from the top angle shot. Lafreniere drifting back behind Anderson, who had to hug the post to protect from Zibanejad, and Mika Zibanejad threads the needle. 3 seconds left. The Rangers find the equalizer, scoring 2 goals in a minute. Face-off won here in overtime by the Canes. Pesce hit by Zibanejad. Panarin now up to Ferraro. Mario Ferraro, what a find he was in that trade with San Jose. Panarin now circling. He's hit hard, loses the puck. It's a breakaway, a bad turnover. Sebastian Aho all by himself. Saved by Georgiev. And now a one-timer, and Trocheck sends everyone in Carolina home happy. The Canes are winners here in overtime. Panarin with the bad turnover. Then the breakaway. No chance. Georgiev hung out to dry. And so the Canes keep the Rangers from clinching the division tonight, as they do their storm surge once again. Well, you can't win them all, even though the Rangers win most of them. Their first overtime loss of the year. They scored 2 goals in the final minute to force overtime, but the Canes just wanted it more on easily Georgiev's worst night of the year. 5 goals on only 12 shots faced. The Rangers outshot them 29-12, out-hit them 16-11. Carolina won 75% of the face-offs. 2 of your 3 stars are going to be Rangers, but I guarantee it, Trocheck, with his 17th of the year, is going to be your number 1 star. Or maybe Aho. Yeah, Aho had 3 assists on 5 of the goals. So the Rangers fall here in Carolina 5-4. Georgiev takes the overtime loss. A bad turnover by Artemi Panarin. I don't know what position Leanin play. Oh, yeah, he plays left wing. So they do 31B. They do that in real life. That is a real thing in real life. So Tarmo Ruunanen is back. You can put him on the bottom line. Mario Ferraro will move up to the top line. As the Rangers starting to get a little healthy. So the Rangers need one more point now to clinch the division. No, my goalies are fine, Darkstroke. It's just sometimes that happens where the game is just like, you're going to have a bad day today. Like, it just happens. Everybody has a bad game. So we're now so that was our first overtime loss. So we're now 61, 1, and 1. So there you go. Let's take a look at the calendar real quick to see when Georgiev will probably get his next start. Oh yeah, he'll probably play either against Pittsburgh or Detroit. But the Carolina Hurricanes prevent the Rangers from clinching the division tonight. Oh, actually, we did clinch. We clinched anyway. Even with that 1 point, we clinched the division and the best record in the league with that one single point. We did. You can see it there, the Z in the standings. So the Rangers clinched the President's Cup, the President's Trophy, with a single point against Carolina here with 19 games to play, or just under a quarter of the season. If Carolina had won in regulation, we would have needed to play one more game. We needed only one more point, but because Carolina was one of those teams that was chasing us, so. But yeah, first loss for Georgiev, 31B. Oh, it looks like he's gonna play again here. Might as well throw him back out there. Keep Shesterkin fresh. Yeah, I know. I was gonna say 31B exactly. The Rangers have a 99% point percentage. Oh, goodness. So the Rangers now head to the Prudential Center to take on their hated rivals, the Devils. Face-off won by the Devils. Smith across the Hischier, across the Brat, over to the Tatar. Georgiev makes that save, and he leaves it for Mario Ferraro. Now in the top defensive pairing with the return of Tarmo Reunanen after missing a handful of games. Panarin now is shot, and Artemi Panarin gets the scoring started quickly. A snap goal. A snapshot goal from the left circle, his 40th of the year. What a milestone for the Breadman as the Breadman delivers. That one dedicated to 31B as Artemi Panarin puts it on the board. It's 1-0 Rangers. You know, Darkstroke, I'm not going to lie, I am kind of shocked at how bad the Islanders have been this year. I can understand as Ferraro and Georgiev get the assists. I can understand exhaustion, right, as they've gone to the conference finals back-to-back years, having a bit of a hangover, but Zibanejad easily offsides there. But, and also having a very long road trip to start the season as they got the UBS Arena ready to go. But by this point, they should be better. And they also had a COVID outbreak, but it's still... They should be doing better than they are, as Capo Caco now tries to get it to Chris Kreider. It's going to go as an icing as he misfires on that pass. So as you see there, Artemi Panarin, 40th goal of the year, on his way to the Rocket Richard Trophy. As Hischier versus Rooney to the right side of Georgiev, face-off one with the Devils. Back to Smith, across to Dougie Hamilton, over to Brat, down low. Hischier, backhand shot saved by Georgiev, who's already looking sharper tonight than he did against Carolina. Capo Caco now moving into the slot. Shot blocked, never got through. I believe that was, Dougie Hamilton as he keeps it away from Rooney. And up to Hughes. Hughes along the right side, laid out by Keandre Miller. Separated from the puck, and Jacob Trouba now has it. As he cuts through the neutral zone, gains the blue line, and now a shot. Easy save for Blackwood, and he freezes it with about 5 minutes gone, 5.5 minutes gone here in the first. Yes, Lee is a Philadelphia Flyers fan, Darkstroke. The Flyers have been pretty bad this year, too, which was surprising, as Jack Hughes versus Philip Hedl now, to the left of Blackwood, won by Hedl, back to Ruunanen, his first game back after a shoulder injury. Almost a bad turnover there by Nemeth, but he keeps control. And now moving in down low, tries to get a pass to Hedl, but it was an errant one. And now Hedl's shot is blocked. Smith in front of the net for the Devils, gets it over to Hughes, and now up to Zacha. The Bruins, last I checked, they were about 500 31B. I could be wrong on that. I think they had gone onto a winning streak before the COVID break. Shot by Blais, saved by Blackwood. I think they were like 500. Then they won like 6 in a row. So they're getting better. Them too. That much like the Rangers, they were in the middle of a hot streak, and then that COVID stoppage happened, and it's like, oh, you got to be kidding me. As Lafreniere now with the puck in the Rangers zone, long pass up to Sammy Blais. The only good news for the Rangers is that it allowed Igor Shesterkin to get healthy. Shesterkin, of course, our #1 goaltender who hurt his groin a few weeks ago. But he did not look sharp against the Panthers last night. He looked tired. He'll get back into game shape too. It's just that break was a bad one. Yeah, so there you go. So like I said, they were 500, and they won a few games in a row, and now they're doing all right. You know, at this point of the season, 4 games over 500, you're doing okay. You're okay now, right? That's 30 points. So down low, Foligno shot saved by Georgiev, and he squeezes the legs shut there. As now Sharangovich versus McKegg to the right of Georgiev. Face-off won by the Rangers. Back to Miller. Condre Miller over to McKegg. McKegg out of the zone now. Good outlet pass to Dryden Hunt. Hunt to Barclay. Goodrow shot misses wide. Deflects to Blackwood off the boards, and he freezes it. I think the Bruins will make the playoffs, 31B. I do not think they will be the division winner or the top of the food chain as they've been in past years, but they'll make it, I think, as a lower seed. It's going to be interesting to see how a lot of teams respond following the COVID break, though. As Siegenthaler back to Gauthier. I believe there was now back to Severson. Down low, shot save. Jimmy Vesey, former Ranger, saved by Georgiev. And Dryden Hunt will get it out of danger for him up to McKegg with 5 minutes to go in the first. McKegg from the right side. His shot blocked. Second shot blocked. Gets it in the corner now and sends it back to Trouba. Now tries to send a bad pass to Miller. Tatar finds it and starts on the right side. Tatar gets laid out. Oh, he gets turned around like a helicopter blade by Miller. And Jacob Trouba now passes up to Capo Caco on the breakout, who's fresh off the bench. Now tries to get it Goodrow. Intercepted by Sharangovich to Tatar. To Bratt. Back to Sharangovich. Sharangovich gains the zone. Hit by Goodrow. Jacob Trouba finds it across to Ryan Lindgren. Lindgren now up to McKegg. McKegg along the right side with 2 minutes left here in the first. Capo Caco finds the puck and moves down low. Capo Caco backhand shot saved by Blackwood, and he squeezes it for the face-off. No, Darkstroke, I don't think Shesterkin's necessarily the best in the league. You've got Hellebuck in Winnipeg. You've got Vasilevsky in Tampa. Tuukka Rask when he is on. I don't know what's going on with him. I don't even know if he's playing yet. I think him and the Bruins were still... Technically, I think he's still a free agent, but, like, there's... As Tatar gets laid out by Lindgren. But Shesterkin, I will say this, in a couple of years, if he continues to develop like this, as Panarin's shot saved by Blackwood, yes, I think Shesterkin has the potential to be the best in the league. As down low, Panarin's shot, rebound, Craig Smith scores! But no, they're going to say the period expired just before the puck went in the net. A lucky break for the Devils. And so we go into the first intermission. Not at 1, but the Rangers did draw a power play right before the period expired. What an unfortunate turn of events for the Rangers. Thought they had the second goal of the game as the horn sounded. They outshooting the Devils 7-6, out-hitting them 10-3. Devils winning 75% of the faceoffs. I think the Devils... the Shesterkin has the potential to be the best goalie in the league, but he's not there yet. There's a couple guys still ahead of him, Darkstroke. What was the final score, Darkstroke? Zibanejad versus Gauthier. Again, a lot of guys, you got to remember, a lot of teams it's gonna kind of be like the start of the season. Some of these teams might show a little bit of rust coming back from this long break. As Craig Smith's shot on the power play deflected out of play by Blackwood. That is not a typical hockey score. That is for sure. But it happens. Sometimes you get blown up. Especially, again, this COVID break is going to be... It's going to be interesting to see how teams respond, especially teams that were doing very well before the COVID break. As Severson gets hit by Zibanejad, Gauthier with the puck, sends it across to Sharangovich. Again, shorthanded are the Devils. His pass knocked away. Rangers take it back with minute 10 left here on the power play. Rangers up 1-0. Artemi Panarin's 40th of the year. Passing up to Mika Zibanejad. Now across to Craig Smith, taken away by Severson. Kicked on net, saved by Blackwood. The Panthers are really good, 31B. The Panthers are really good. Do not count them out. They just beat the Rangers 4-3 last night. As Gauthier versus McKegg now to the right of Blackwood. Face-off won by by the Devils. Demers clears and sent all the way down. Miller will get the puck there. And now passes up to Goodrow. Over to Capo Caco. Across to McKegg. McKegg lets it rip. Saved by Blackwood. Again punched out of play. With 19 seconds left in the man advantage. If the Devils kill this off without giving up the goal to the Rangers, that last second goal by Smith that they said the period expired, what a break for the Devils. As this one won by Zibanejad, shot by Panarin, saved by Blackwood. I'm going to say it right now, the Panthers are going to be there at the end of the year. They're not just going to be one in the make the playoffs. They're going to be like in the final four, if not the final, I think that, yeah, I really believe the Panthers could be there. As a face-off won by the Rangers, Craig Smith with the puck. Smith down low, shot blocked, never got through. Smith now is we're back to 5-on-5. PK Subban gets the loose puck. Hit by Mario Ferraro at the point. Good job by Ferraro as Lindgren now circles around for the Rangers. And Lindgren now, long pass up to Craig Smith. Smith along the left side, puts on the brakes, cuts back towards the net. Smith shot. He was the one who was robbed of that goal at the end of the period, saved by Blackwood. With almost 4 minutes gone here in the second. I hope we kick the crap out of them, Dark Stroke. But it should be a good one, that is true. Rooney versus Hughes now to the right of Blackwood. Rangers need to get back on track after that break as face-off won to Miller. Sends it back to Trouba now at the blue line. Shot blocked in front, never got through. Rooney finds the loose puck. Gets it against the right boards. Cuts to the slot. Rooney's shot saved by Blackwood. Kevin Rooney has not really done well much here with his second line since the Strome injury. Now about 5 minutes gone here in the second. Hughes versus Hedel to the left of Blackwood. Face-off won by Hedel to Runinen. Across to Patrick Nemeth. Nemeth a shot saved by Blackwood. Again, Tarmo Runinen, his first game back after 5 games away with a shoulder injury. Hughes versus Hedel. Face-off won by the Devils. Hamilton with the puck. Passes up to Johnson. Johnson now hit by Runinen. Runinen now coming down low. 2-on-1 to Lafreniere. Oh, what a save with the blocker by Blackwood. Oh, my goodness. As Hamilton gets the rebound and sends it up to Johnson. That was a beautiful setup by the Rangers, and Blackwood actually had to stretch out to make the save as Hughes now ties it up off the rebound, his 9th of the year. Georgiev again couldn't control the rebound. A good feed in front, made the initial save, and Jack Hughes tallies his 9th goal of the year here. It's 1-1. Will that be the goal that opens up the floodgates, or are we going to have ourselves a nail-biter to the very end? Zaka and Johnson the assist as Smith gets it off the face-off win for the Devils. Ferraro a good hit there. Goodrow sends it around the boards to McKegg. McKegg now up to Ryan Lindgren. Lindgren across to Dryden Hunt. Dryden Hunt shot save again by Blackwood as he snatches it from the sky. Flashing the leather there. Hischier versus Zibanejad now. 1-1 game here in New Jersey. Face-off won by the Devils. Hamilton, Dougie Hamilton with the puck, sends it across to Smith. Up to Tatar. Tatar at the blue line gets hit by Keandre Miller, separated from the puck. Panarin finds it, sends it around the boards to Zibanejad. Zibanejad to Trouba, back to Zibanejad, a little give and go. Zibanejad gains speed along the left side and then loses the puck at the point. Smith versus Smith. Craig Smith separates him from it. Puck is now loose. Dougie Hamilton pushes it into the corner, but Smith finds it for the Rangers. Across the Miller. Condre Miller's shot saved by Blackwood, punched into the corner. Panarin tries to push it around but the boards, but Bratt intercepts. Trouba knocks it away from him. Panarin finds it back to Miller. The Rangers regroup in their own zone. Zibanejad's pass is intercepted. Tatar has it now for the Devils. Gets it to Hischier. Hischier moving down low. His pass knocked away. Good interception there by Jacob Trouba and Craig Smith. 7.5 left in the second. Craig Smith now gains the zone. Craig Smith on the right side. Shot saved by Blackwood. Punched into the corner for Artemi Panarin. Kept in by Condre Miller. Miller moving into the slot, cutting straight through. Gives it to Craig Smith. His shot is blocked, and Hischier clears up the rebound and sends it out now up to Foligno. Foligno in his first game as a Devil. Hit by Ferraro there at the point, who then gets it back up to Craig Smith at center ice. Smith tries to gain the zone, but we have a scrum there, and Siegenthaler finds the loose puck as he gets it up to Tatar before Miller tattoos him against the boards, and then passes back to Georgiev, who then sends it up to Miller. A bank pass intended for Kreider, intercepted by Severson, and now over to Schaller. Schaller, his pass is blocked by Rooney. Rooney now back the other way. Kevin Rooney gaining the zone, cutting to the left circle. And now sends it back to Ferraro at the blue line. Ferraro through a screen. Shot saved by Blackwood. It started as a screen, but then the seas seemed to part. And Blackwood was able to see it straight up. Schaller versus Hedel now to the right of Blackwood. 1-1 game. 3 minutes plus here left in the second. Face-off won by Hedel to Ruunanen. Tarmo Ruunanen down low. Knocked away by Wood. Wood hit by Lafreniere. And Sammy Blais finds the loose puck. Blais now gains the zone. Separated from the puck, and Hedel finds it. In the trapezoid, taken away temporarily by Schaller, and gets up to Siegenthaler. What do you mean? Why don't they use him? No, he's been playing Darkstroke. He just hasn't been playing. He hasn't been playing. That line has not been producing a lot of offense. If they call it the kid line, it's him, Capo Caco, and I think Gauthier. They've been, actually, I should say that. They've been generating opportunities. They just haven't been getting the reward. But no, Lafreniere's been playing. I mean, I don't know if he played yesterday, but he's been playing. The Rangers had a couple of guys with COVID, so there were a couple of guys who got the start yesterday who did not play. So I don't know if he played yesterday. I didn't watch a lot of yesterday's game. As the period expires. So the end of 40 here in New Jersey. The Rangers scored 1 in the first. The Devils scored 1 in the second. So we are not at 1 here as we go to the second intermission at the Prudential Center. The Devils, only 1 shot on goal that period, but that shot ended up finding the back of the net. Rangers out shooting the Devils 20-7, out hitting them 16-5. Devils have won 70% of the faceoffs, 14-6. Yeah, Darkstroke, that's because he hasn't scored a lot. That's why you haven't seen him score. I think he's got only 6 goals on the year or something. That kid line has been generating a lot of opportunities. They've been working very hard. They've not been able to put the biscuit in the basket, as they say. They've not been able to find the back of the net very often. And it's a shame. It's like if they figure out how to get by NHL goaltending, that line is going to be huge. That's the Rangers' future right there. And so and they've shown spurts. Again, there have been a couple of games where Lafreniere has looked really good. A couple of games where Caco's looked really good. As Lindgren lets one rip, saved by Blackwood, leaves it for Dougie Hamilton. Even Gauthier with his amazing speed. They're just not putting it together yet. As Tatar gets hit there, loses it to Smith. And now Zibanejad pushes it forward to Craig Smith. Craig Smith, the Panarin shot, and Artemi Panarin snipes one. Top shelf from Craig Smith, his second of the game. And the Rangers retake the lead. It's 2-1. Yeah, the Rangers have a very tough schedule, 31B, over the next month. And this is what's really going to make or break us. If the Rangers have a good month, the Rangers are the real deal. If they don't, well, we'll see what happens. The Rangers, historically, typically start to get into a lull around this time of year. So if they can not have that mid-season lull, they'll be fine. But we'll see what happens as Rooney gains the zone. Zacha takes it away. Johnson along the right side, hit by Lindgren. Capo Caco now gets separated from the puck. Johnson gets it over to Hughes, who has the goal tonight for the Devils. Zacha shot saved by Georgiev, short side. Leaves it for Ferraro, who passes up to Kevin Rooney. Rooney along the left side. Rangers up 2-1. Capo Caco just onside. Tries to get it back to Rooney. His shot blocked by Johnson. Good job there as he gets it up to Zacha. Zacha, who assisted on that first goal along with Johnson. Rooney takes it away as he gets pinched against the boards. And then Johnson picks his pocket. And then Trouba does the same. Chris Kreider now at the puck. Sends it across to Keandre Miller. Up to Kevin Rooney. Back to Capo Caco. Zacha and Caco fighting along the left boards. Now Keandre Miller gets hit and loses it. And Lafreniere is there and sends it over to Jacob Trouba. Trouba long pass to Sammy Blais. Blais along the right side. His shot is blocked. Kicks into the corner for Dougie Hamilton. 9 minutes gone here in the third. 2-1 Rangers. Perrin just got the go-ahead goal as the Rangers draw that's a bad penalty there at neutral ice for interference. Philip Hedl going to the sin bin. One of the Rangers' big penalty killers. So he'll be off the ice. And Greg McKegg and Barclay Goodrow will be the forwards for this first shift here. Sharangovich versus McKegg to the left of Georgiev. Face-off won by the Devils. Severson's shot blocked by McKegg. And Jacob Trouba finds it in the corner. Passes it back around behind the Ranger net. Ryan Lindgren finds it. Lindgren over to Trouba, up to Goodrow, and Goodrow will clear the rest of the way down. Half a minute gone here on the Devils' man advantage. Smith for the Devils now sends it up to Sharangovich. He's hit by Trouba, separated from the puck, and McKegg gets it up to Trouba, who then clears it at least halfway down the ice. Foligno now against Lindgren. Foligno trying to set something up. Bratt, one-time shot, saved by Georgiev. Leaves it again for Lindgren, who then almost turns it over, but maintains it away from Bratt. 45 seconds left in the Devils' man advantage, up to Jacob Trouba, who then loses it to Smith at center ice for the Devils. Smith up to Foligno. Foligno gets checked there. McKegg now will clear the rest of the way down, killing off, again, precious penalty time here. As Severson up to Sharangovich now. Sharangovich moving through neutral ice. To the left side, back to Foligno. Shot saved by Georgiev. Rebound, and he scores his 12th of the year. It's a power play goal. And the Jersey Devils find the equalizer here midway through the third. It is 2-2. Again, Georgiev makes a good initial save, but can't control the rebound. And there's the man Hedl now losing the faceoff, who drew that bad penalty. Now here comes Hughes on a breakaway, and Jack Hughes gets his second of the game. And just like that, the Devils score twice in 25 seconds. It is 3-2 New Jersey. It's gonna be a wild dark stroke. They're planning for a brighter future. It's gonna be a few years. As Patrick Nemeth now gains the zone. His shot saved by Blackwood. Blais crashes the net, but nothing doing. So a power play goal, and then Hughes with a breakaway off the bad turnover. 7.5 left here in the third. Face-off won by the Devils to Severson. Up to Zacha. Zacha gains the zone. Hit by Nemeth. Sends it deep. Rangers get it. Panarin got it. Then lost it. Then got it back. Then lost it. Siegenthaler to Zacha. Zacha again down low. Loses it to Nemeth. Good job by the Sweet Swede. And here comes the Ranger offense. Zibanejad down the left side. Shot saved by Blackwood. Rebound couldn't be handled by anybody. And it kicks to Tatar. And now up to Zacha. 5 minutes left here in the third. Rangers now desperately looking for the equalizer. If the Devils have tied it twice, Rangers were up 1-0, then 2-1, and now the Devils have their first lead of the night. It's 3-2. Siegenthaler with the puck. Up to Zacha. Gets laid out by Runanen. Zibanejad finds it. Mika Zibanejad now. Up to Tarmo Runanen, his first game back from injury. Runanen lets it rip, save, and now it gets through! Runanen's 5th of the year! He went short side with the slapper. Blackwood got handcuffed, and it squeaked on through, and we are tied again, this time at 3. Runanen's 5th of the year. Welcome back off the injured list, and Mika Zibanejad gets his 37th helper of the year. No, the Coyotes, well, it depends, because in Darkstroke in hockey, there's a lottery like in basketball. So they'll be up for it for sure. Zibanejad, the only assist on that play, as Bratt now loses the puck to Chris Kreider. Good interception there by Kreider. As now he sends it around to Capo Caco, and now Caco back around the boards. Kreider forgot the puck. And now across ice to Mario Ferraro. But the Coyotes will have a good chance of getting the 1 pick. The Kraken, those are going to be the 2 worst teams in the league. The Kings I think are pretty bad, as Bratt now takes it away from Rooney. Now Smith takes it away from Kreider. Hischier now with the puck, hit by Lindgren. Ferraro will send it around the boards, and Chris Kreider is there. Kreider in the trapezoid. Sends it up to Smith, but it's taken away by Tatar. Tatar at the blue line, hit by Lindgren. Craig Smith now circling back for the Rangers. Long pass to Artemi Panarin, intercepted by Bratt again. Tatar, half a minute to go. The Rangers would prefer it to be ended in regulation. Now pass to Zibanejad. His pass meant for Smith, knocked away by Hischier. Over to Smith. Smith gets taken out by Ferraro, but he gets it to Severson. Schlaller to Wood. Wood now moving down low. Pass intercepted by Zibanejad. Zibanejad with only a few seconds left. Long pass to Teddy Panarin. Panarin 2-on-1 to Smith, and he missed the net wide. A chance to end it in regulation as the period expires. Craig Smith shot the one-timer wide. A perfect feed from Panarin on the 2-on-1, and we are going to overtime. Rangers out shooting the Devils 25-12. Hits 24-5 in favor of the Rangers. Devils have won 2 out of every 3 faceoffs. Devils 1 for 1 on the power play scoring, with just 3 seconds left in the power play. Rangers 0 for 1 in the power play. Zibanejad loses the faceoff. Dougie Hamilton with the puck for the Devils. Up to Hischier, hit by Zibanejad. Panarin takes it away. Panarin circling in his own zone as we just get underway in overtime. Up to Zibanejad. Now to Mario Ferraro. Loses the puck but regains it to the left side. Passing down to Panarin. Panarin circling around. Panarin moving to the slot. Shot saved by Blackwood with the glove. Ferraro gets it against the boards. His shot an easier save now. Into the corner it goes. Hamilton versus Panarin. Hamilton comes away with it. 2.5 minutes left here in overtime. Hamilton along the right side, hit by Ferraro. Panarin now, up to Zibanejad. Zibanejad along the left side. Cuts back with a button hook. Shot saved by Blackwood. He freezes it this time. Oh no, he leaves it for Hamilton. I thought he was going to freeze it there. And then moves it over to Tatar. Tatar hit at the blue line by Zibanejad. Ferraro finds it back behind his own net and starts back the other way. Ferraro, long pass to Panarin. 1-on-1. Panarin now. Oh, he gets by everybody. Panarin moving in. Shot saved by Blackwood. And now Panarin feeds Capo. Caco shot save. Oh my goodness. Blackwood is standing on his head to try and win this game for the Devils. And now Panarin ends it. Artemi Panarin with the hat trick and the game-winning goal in overtime as he snipes one top shelf. The Rangers win 4-3, dedicated to 31B. Oh my goodness, what a shot! Artemi Panarin, his 42nd goal of the year, is of the game-winning variety. It is a hat trick for the Breadman, and the Rangers will head back to the Garden. 4-3 winners here at the Prudential Center. The Rangers dominated the overtime period in every sense. Blackwood did everything he could, and then it looks like he finally threw the screen. Artemi Panarin, your number 3 star, Sharangovich with a goal. At the time, tied it at 2. Rangers outshot the Devils 31-12. Rangers had 6 overtime shots. Jack Hughes with a pair of goals and a hit. Your number 2 star, and it should be pretty evident. Your number 1 star, I'm going to already say it, with the hat trick and the game-winning goal, is the Breadman, Artemi Panarin, as he delivers 2 points for the Rangers, another win, as they'll now head back to Madison Square Garden after beating the Devils here at the Prudential Center. And with that, I'm going to wish everybody a very happy and safe and prosperous new year. No matter what, I'm going to say right now, no matter what, we are not streaming tomorrow night, even if my my test comes back positive. We're not going to stream tomorrow night. I'm going to just wish everybody have a great new year. Go watch Cobra Kai tomorrow. Actually, Cobra Kai debuts in 3 hours, so yes, good way to end the stream indeed, Darkstroke. But yeah, have a great new year, guys. Happy New Year, Darkstroke 31B. Anybody else who's here in chat? I don't know if Isaiah's still here hanging around, but thank you all for hanging out. It's been another great year with all y'all. I'll be back on Monday. We'll be back on Monday with some hockey, and yeah, and we'll go from there. So have yourselves, again, I hope you all had a great holiday. Have yourselves a great new year. Happy New Year! And I'll see you all on Monday, all right? So have yourselves a great night, and take care, and see you all then.